Then when I was doing Money Master the Game, I'm interviewing these billionaires, Jay, and I'm watching Congress cut food stamps. It's now called the SNAP program by, I think it was $6 billion. So every family that actually needs food, and my family was one of those back then, they all have to come up with a week's worth of food out of every month. So I was like, I called my team and I said, how many people have I fed in my lifetime? I didn't know there was 42 million meals. I was like, this is pretty cool. And I was like, what if I fed 50 million people, like my entire lifetime in 1 year? And then I was like, what if I did 100 million? What if I fed 1 billion people in 10 years? So that was 7 years ago. We're at 850 million meals, right? And I'm gonna hit the billion earlier than what I promised and targeted. And then I've got a sustainable approach. But I tell you that because my worst day was my best day. The most painful day, the day where I felt like I'd do the least, where I felt impotent, led me to have new understandings, new skills, new capacities, new drives, new hunger. I mean, would I really be feeding 100 million people a year, 100 million meals a year if I was well fed as a child? Probably not. You know, I'd love to believe I'm such a perfect person, but no, I just know what suffering feels like, so I don't want anybody else to suffer, you know? So I think sometimes the suffering experiences of our life, if we don't let them crush us, we let them drive us, they actually become the best day in your life. And taking your worst day and making your best day is a beautiful target for anybody.
That is just, it's magical even hearing it.
It's magical experiencing it. It changed my life.
Yeah, exactly. I can only imagine, like, just hearing it, I'm just, you know, it's such a beautiful visual. So to live it is just, you know, on the other end of that. Thank you for sharing that so much. It's such it's so profound and so wonderful with the question
it's where you see there's grace in life too. It's like, if you can, like, I always used to think in the early days, because my mom was beautiful. She was the most influential person in my life. And yet she also, when she drank alcohol and took, you know, prescription medication, she got crazy. So she smashed my head against the wall till I bled, or feed me liquid soap. And I never told anybody about this when she was alive, but I had this group of young kids that I could see, a tall white guy who seems to be quite successful. You know, what does he know? So I told him the whole story. But out of all that, it's like, if my mom had been the mother I wanted her to be, I'd probably not be the man I'm proud to be.